Hey guys, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing great. Hope you all are staying amazing and I hope you guys are keeping it safe. On today's video, I'll be sharing a super effective herbal wash. This wash is super effective, highly medicinal and very potent. This wash will help get rid of fishy smell, yeast infection, offensive smell and heavy discharge. And this amazing recipe will help to regain back your womanhood and it will help to regain back your tightening. It will help to keep that area so clean, fresh, smell good and get rid of dryness. So to prepare this amazing wash, I'll be using some very medicinal ingredients that contains alkaline disease fighting properties. So the ingredients I'll be using for this recipe are highly medicinal and very effective. So before proceeding with this recipe, a quick disclaimer, I'm not a medical doctor. So for any underlying health issues, please make sure to consult your doctor practitioner before proceeding with this recipe, okay? So guys, without no further ado, let's dive right into the video. So before proceeding with recipes, like I always say on my channel, make sure to be hand hygiene. Either you putting on gloves, so please go ahead to wash your hands so very clean, so that way you don't contaminate bacteria, okay? So to prepare this amazing wash, the ingredients I'll be using for this recipe are very medicinal and they are very effective. So the first ingredient listing is my scent leaf. Yeah, I'll be using scent leaf for this recipe. Scent leaf is an essential ingredient for this recipe. So scent leaf is also effective for this recipe. It will help to get rid of yeast infection and it will help to cure urinary infection as well. So for this recipe, scent leaf is my first ingredient listing. So the first thing I'm going to do is to go ahead, pluck and wash my scent leaf, okay? So after washing my scent leaf, the next thing I will do is to grab my clean pot. So the next ingredient listing for this recipe is my fresh rosemary. Yeah, I'll be using fresh rosemary for this recipe. So adding fresh rosemary for this recipe makes it more effective and very potent. Rosemary contains lots of medicinal properties. Rosemary will help to regain back your womanhood. It will help to regain back your tightening and it will help to get rid of infections, midden bacteria, fishy smell, offensive smell, heavy discharges in that area. Rosemary is an essential ingredient for this recipe, okay? And rosemary is my second ingredient listing. So please make sure to add your fresh rosemary for this recipe, okay? The next thing I'm going to do is to pluck, wash and add this into my pot. So this is the amount of my fresh rosemary I'll be using for this recipe. But you can go ahead to use more. You can go ahead to make this in a large quantity. But for the sake of this video, I'll be using this amount. So the next thing I'm going to do is to wash this. Put this in. So after washing, I'll transfer this into my clean pot. So after putting my both ingredients into my pot, so the next thing I want to do is to pour in clean drinkable water. So after pouring in my water, the next thing I'm going to do is to cover this. I'll boil this for about 20 to 25 minutes, okay? So guys, after boiling for about 25 to 30 minutes, this is what it looks like. So the next thing I want to do is to grab my empty bowl and my strainer. So I'm going to sieve this into my clean bowl. So you have to dispose this straight to the bin, okay? You don't have to repeat this. So as you can see, it's still very hot. I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to allow this cool off for some couple of minutes. So that way we can move on to the next step of this video, okay? So now that this is cool off, this is what it looks like. So for women who just put to bed, this recipe is highly and truly effective. If you want to make this recipe, you really don't have to let this get cold before working with it, okay? So after straining into your empty bowl, so you simply grab a clean glass cup. So you take a little from it and you set it aside. So the remaining substance in your clean bowl, You have to sit on it while it's still very hot. You sit on it for about 15 to 20 minutes, okay? And after steaming for 15 to 20 minutes, you throw this off. So after 20 minutes, you take this water and you'll be using this to wash that area, okay? So, but to repeat all of this, first thing in the morning as soon as you get up from bed, and the last thing at night before going to bed. Do this recipe 4-5 times a week, and trust me, you're going to be shocked with your results. You're going to gain back your womanhood, and you're going to gain back your tightening, okay? So, after allowing this to cool, you're going to set this aside. Like I said, to prepare this recipe, I'll be using 3 effective and amazing ingredients, and aloe vera plant is my last ingredient for this recipe. So what I will do is to extract the juice from my aloe vera. After putting in my aloe vera extract into my blender, I'm going to give this a good blend. So I'm going to blend this really smooth so as to enable me have a very smooth consistency. After blending my aloe vera extract real smooth so that way as to avoid having lumps, the next thing I want to do is to transfer into my substance, okay? And please, for this recipe, make sure to add your fresh aloe vera plant, okay? Aloe vera is an essential ingredient for this recipe. Fresh aloe vera plant is highly effective. It will help get rid of offensive smell. It will also help to improve and increase the lubricants, and it will help to get rid of dryness in that area, okay? So aloe vera is an essential ingredient for this recipe. So after pouring in your aloe vera, you have to mix this together. So now that your substance is cool, you can now use this to wash that area. You simply grab a glass cup or your bottle can. You use this to wash in and out, okay? This herbal wash will help to get rid of dryness. It will increase moisture. It will help to increase the lubricants, and it will help to keep that area so fresh and clean, and it's going to make it smell good all day. Each time you visit the restroom, simply use this to wash that area. This amazing herbal wash will help to keep that area so fresh, so clean, and it will make it smell so good all day, okay? So you have to start using this immediately after your monthly flow. You start using this. So while using this to wash that area, avoid using soap, okay? This is what you'll be using to wash that area. This is highly effective. It will help regain back your womanhood. It will help to get rid of infections, minor bacteria, urinary infections. Like, it will help to get rid of that fishing offensive smell in that area. This will help to keep you clean, smell good, and stay fresh, okay? So this herbal wash is highly medicinal. So now that my substance is cool, I'm going to transfer this into my bottle can, okay? With the help of, so this is what it looks like after transferring this to my empty clean can. This amazing herbal wash will help get rid of all minor bacteria in that area. It will help get rid of fishing smell, strong offensive smell, heavy discharge. So while using this herbal wash, please do not use soap to wash that area, okay? Use this to get rid of bacteria, infections, urinary infections. So you can make in a very large quantity and preserve this for about 6 days. Don't exceed 6 days. Please do not put this in the fridge. Avoid putting this in the fridge. So yeah, this is the end of this video. I hope you find this video really interesting, helpful, and useful. If you do, please don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks to my old and my new subscribers. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for supporting me this far. You guys are amazing. Thank you. And if this is your first time stopping by, you are most definitely welcome. Welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to click right on that button down below that says subscribe. Subscribe to my channel and turn up your bell button so that way you get notified whenever there is an upload from me. Thank you so much, guys. I'm sure hope to see you all on my next one. Until then, guys, stay cute, stay beautiful, peace and love. Bye bye.